Hey everyone, even in 2026, I still use Windows 10 and I'm sure some of you do too. So in this video, I have put together a complete Windows 10 masterclass which covers the essential built-in apps and tools that you should know how to use. Now the story behind it is a few years ago I had created these tutorials that I uploaded on my old YouTube channel, which unfortunately is discontinued now. But today as I was going through it, I gave a thought to myself, instead of letting these videos disappear, I would compile them into one structured guide and share it on this channel so everybody who is interested to learn something new can find it in one place.
So here are some of the basic shortcut editing keys, that is Ctrl plus C to copy, Ctrl plus V to paste, Ctrl plus X to cut, Ctrl plus Z to undo, Ctrl plus Y to redo, Ctrl plus D to delete. Further in find and search, we have Ctrl plus F to find text and Windows key plus Q or Windows key plus S to search, or just press the Windows key, which will help you find any applications that are installed in your computer. Further in selection, we have Ctrl plus A to select all, which is quite common. Then Ctrl plus click to select multiple individual items. Shift plus click to select multiple items. Shift plus arrow to select text. And Shift plus Ctrl plus arrow to select entire words. So further in Windows management, we have Alt plus Tab to jump between open windows, Alt plus F4 to close a window, Windows plus hashtag key to bring up an app on taskbar where the hashtag corresponds with the position on the taskbar. That means you have to organize your taskbar properly in order to use this shortcut key. So further we have Windows key plus arrow keys to snap a window in different positions. Then Windows plus D to see desktop or toggle back and forth, vice versa. Windows plus M to minimize all windows. Moving to browser navigation, we have Alt plus left or Alt plus right arrow to navigate forward or back. Control plus T to open a new tab. Control plus Shift plus T to bring up closed tab in browser. Control plus Tab to move to next tab. Ctrl plus Shift plus Tab to move to previous tab, F5 or Ctrl plus R to refresh a web page. Moving to zoom, that is Windows plus or Windows minus to zoom in or zoom out, which is quite easy. In virtual desktop, we have Windows plus Tab to open task view, Windows plus Ctrl plus D to add a virtual desktop, Windows plus Ctrl plus left or right arrow keys to move between them. Windows plus Ctrl plus F4 to close virtual desktop. Now those among you who don't know what is virtual desktop, it is a simple built-in feature provided by Microsoft. It is available in Windows 10 that lets you create multiple separate desktops that each can display different open windows and apps. Now a simple use for this is it allows you to keep working separate from your personal stuff. In display, we have Windows plus P to project to an external monitor. Now this shortcut key is useful mostly when you have to project your screen to an external monitor. So to finish off with, we have some more shortcut keys which don't fit in any other category. They are Ctrl plus Shift plus Escape that opens up the task manager, Ctrl plus P that prints your screen, Windows plus L to lock your PC, Windows plus E to launch File Explorer, Windows plus G that brings up the game bar which allows you to screen record, take a screenshot and lots more. Now it's time for me to show a live demo of how to use the Xbox game bar. So in order to do so, click on search, type in settings. Once you are in Windows settings, click on gaming. So here is the Xbox game bar. Make sure your toggle is switched to on so that you will enable the Xbox game bar. Now let's scroll down and see some keyboard shortcuts that is provided by Windows itself. Now all of these shortcuts which you see on the screen perform different functions, and if you wish to, you can create your own shortcut and enter this
shortcuts in the boxes that is provided here. Just click on them and enter the shortcuts that you want so that you will make this Xbox Game Bar more comfortable for yourself. Now let's move forward to captures. Here you can control how you capture your game through screenshots and game clips. All you need to do is just select a directory on your computer where all the files will be saved. Mine is set to default now, and if I scroll down, all these settings that you see on the screen are set to default, but if you wish, you can change these settings as per your usage. Now remember, I had also said not only gamers but anyone can use the Xbox Game Bar. So all you need to do is just start recording a particular screen. The drawback is you can record a single screen at a time, but this Xbox Game Bar is worth trying. Moving forward to game mode, you can keep this toggle as on, which will help Windows optimize the PC for play. Last is Xbox networking, which is a real-time data for connection status, performance, and Xbox Live multiplayer. So in order to open up the video editor, you need to click on search, type in video editor, and you will see such an interface on the screen. So once you have opened up the video editor, you will see some options on the screen which will help you get started. First one is new video project. It is nothing but starting a video project from scratch, which we are going to learn today. Next is automatic video. This tool is very helpful for those who don't know how to edit video at all. And coming up next is import backup. In this case, you can import a video project backup file that is available on your device. Moving to select, in this case you can select all the video projects that are available in your library and you can either import them or remove them. Right now I have 0 video projects, so there is no point of using this tool right now. Moving to import, again you can either import from a folder or else you can import from a USB device. Next is this 3 dots. You can either refresh the screen like I did right now. You can send feedback, access premium content, or else you can check the settings of this video editor. So in order to make a new project, let us click on this plus icon so that we will start a blank project from scratch. So before starting the project, we have to name our video. So let us name it as demo. Now this video editor is divided in 3 different parts, that is project library, storyboard, and this is the preview window. Each of them play a vital role in this video editor, and in time I will show you how to use them. So now let's add some sample videos from this PC. So here are these 3 sample videos which I have for today's project. If you want, you can add images also in the same way, and let's open it. So once you have added all the content that you want to be in your final video, you can check it out in this project library. And if you want to add more content, just click on add. You can add from this PC, from my collection, and from the web. There are a lot of options available. If you want to delete a single clip or a single image, whatever, just click on this square box and just click on delete. If you want, you can place it in the storyboard itself. Like if you don't want to drag it and place it in the storyboard, you can click on square and place it. So there are 2 options here. Now talking about the view of project library, you can either view the project library in medium, like this is the medium view, slightly zoom, and this is the small one. To be more comfortable with, I like this small view. So once all the raw data is ready in the project library, it's time to move ahead to storyboard so that we can start final editing. So for instance, let me add this clip to storyboard. Let's drag it. And once I have added this clip to storyboard, you can see the preview window where you can view this clip, and it's better to view it first rather than just start editing randomly. So once you have viewed this clip, you can add title card, or there are plenty of options here for editing. It's not necessary to use all of these options every time you edit your project. So first let's view this clip and see where we can edit.
So now it's time to start editing this raw clip. So for instance, I can add a title card to my project. You can change the duration of this title card. Right now it's 3 seconds. You can change it to whatever you like. You can even add text to this title card, as text is very important in this title card. So once you have added text, you can change the font. There are plenty of fonts that are provided, and even you can change the layout. There are 6 layouts I guess given here. Right now it's in middle. You can change it to whatever you like. Let's click on done. Once you have done it, you can even change the background color. Right now it's red, so you can change it to however you like. I won't be adding title card to my project, so let's just remove it. So now let's trim the clip. So this is the start point and this is the end point. Now it looks perfect, so let's hit done. Now let's move forward to split. If you want to divide a video in two halves, then split is a very useful feature for you. Now for instance, this color is for clip 1 and this color is for clip 2, and this red marker will help you move through the video so that you can divide this video in two halves. Right now it's not necessary to divide this video in two halves, so I will just cancel it out. If it's necessary for you, then you can use this feature. Now let's move forward to text. Text is somewhat similar like title card. If you want to add text in your video, then this feature might be useful for you. You can add text, you can change the font, and also you can change the layout. There are a lot of options here, just like the title card. Right now it's not necessary for this video to add text, as it will spoil the beauty of this video. So if it's necessary for you, you can add text. I will just cancel it out. Moving forward to motion. Motion is nothing but the way how your video is shot through camera. My video was shot exactly the way I wanted it, so I won't be using this feature. Mine is set to none now as I want it, but if you want, you can select any of this feature. If you want to focus on any particular topic, then you can use this tool. It's very helpful, and if you want to select any of this, just click on it and press done and your video will be saved. So now in my case, I will just click on cancel. Now let's move forward to 3D effects. Basically 3D effects are not necessary for such natural videos, but if you are going for an animation video or somewhat similar, then these effects might help you, because there are plenty of effects that are provided here. And if you check out the 3D library, you can sort out from selected categories. Like if you select animals and insects, there are many categories here which will help you select a good 3D effect for your video. And if once you have selected a 3D effect, just click on it and press done and it will be saved. And even you can change the position to whatever you want. You can change the position, and also there are many options here, like you can change the volume and attach to a point. So you can change these settings as per your video's requirements. So now in my case, I will press cancel as I don't want to use any 3D effect here. Moving forward to filters. Filters is nothing but sorting out the colors that you want in the background. Like mine is set to original now, but if you click on classic, the background color will change immediately. As you saw, if I click on adventure, the color will change once again. This is a very helpful feature for some of the videos, but right now it's not, because my video is shot in the nature itself. So I don't think I should change any of this, because all the colors are exactly the way I want. So now let's press on cancel.
So now moving forward to the last feature, that is speed. Speed is nothing but modifying the playback speed of your video. Right now it's set to normal, but if you want you can keep it at slow or fast, or depends on your requirement. You can just slide this bar so that you can adjust the speed of any video. Now some options apart from this all are changing the ratio of the screen, rotating the screen, deleting this clip from the storyboard, or else if you click on these three dots, then you can remove all the clips that are added in the storyboard. So finally we have completed editing this raw clip, and now it's time to edit another clip similarly so that we can compile these two videos in the storyboard and render out the final video. So just watch how I edit this another video. So finally we have completed editing the video. I've made some changes in the arrangement of the video as you saw on the storyboard itself, but there is still one thing missing, that is the sound. In this video there is no sound. Now talking about the sound, you can adjust the volume level of each clip by just clicking on this icon and adjusting the volume level. If you want you can either mute this clip, and same goes for the other clip, so you can adjust the volume level for every particular clip that you have added on the storyboard. Now as there is no sound in all of these clips, that is the final video, it's time to add some background music to it. So if you go to the top right corner, you will see the background music option. You can add all this music are copyright free, so you can choose any of this and add it. Or else the other option is you can add custom audio, the audio that is already present on your device. You can just click on it and select the audio that you want. But in this case I will just add the background music which this video editor has already provided us. So I guess I should add this bit. I like this one. This bit really looks cool, so I will add this one. Just click on it, and after that you have to sync your video to the music bits. Just make sure you have ticked it so that this music will automatically sync to our video, so there will be no need to arrange the video once again. So after that just click on done. So music has been added to our video, and let's play it and see how it works or not. So finally we have completed our video project, and now it's time to finish our video. So before we finish it, there is one last thing which you all need to know is when you click on these three dots, you can either duplicate your project, you can back up your project so that you can open it later, you can set a theme for your project, you can set a ratio for the video that you have made, you can send feedback, and also you can change settings for your video project. So finally we have completed everything, and now it's time to finish our video. So when we click on finish, we have to select a video quality that we want. Right now it's set to high, which is perfect for me as it is recommended, and nowadays everyone wants high quality videos. So we will keep it like that. And if you click on more options, use hardware accelerated encoding, let it be ticked. All the settings are default, and now it's time to export the video. So let's click on it. So now it will ask us to save our project, so I will just save it in the video project file. Yeah, I will just save it here. So here's the video that we have created. Either we can see it in the folder or else we can play it here. So I will play it one last time before ending this session. So in order to open up the voice recorder, just click on search and type in voice recorder. So this is the voice recorder interface. It's very easy to record voice. All you need to do is press this red button, or else you can press Ctrl+R, which will do the same for you. So let's try it out. Hi viewers, Prathamesh Shinde here. Today I will show you how to record voice on Windows 10 using the free built-in voice recorder. Now as I've finished recording my voice, it's time to move forward to some basic tools that are available in this voice recorder. So first one is play and pause button. Next is add a marker, which will simply help you to add a marker in your audio file. If you want to use this feature, just press this button, or else you can press Ctrl+M, which will help you to do the same. On the bottom right corner, you get some more tools which you can use. First one is share. You can actually share a selected file across all the available platforms on your device. Next is stream. You can change the duration of your audio clip by just changing the position of these markers like this, and once you have done it, just hit on save and your clip will be trimmed. Next is delete. You can actually delete a selected audio file from your computer once you hit this button. Next is rename. If you want to change a name of a particular audio file, just go to rename, type the name that you want and just hit rename. It will be saved. Lastly, we have some more options, that is about, send feedback, microphone settings, and open file location, where all your files will be saved. So you can relate all of this accordingly. Finally, let's take a listen to what we have recorded. Hi viewers, Prathamesh Shinde here. Today I will show you how to record voice on Windows 10 using the free built-in voice recorder. As all of you heard it, there is a lot of disturbance in the background, but yet the vocals are clear. This is happening because I am recording my voice through another video recording software which is using my microphone. But in your case, it won't happen. You can try this voice recorder. You won't face such issues. If you face, you can just let me know in the comment section below. And one more thing to mention is the files that you record through this voice recorder are saved in M4A file format. It won't matter to you a lot, but if you want, you can change it later.
After launching 3D Viewer from search bar, you will see such a welcome screen on your device which shows a lot of capabilities of this 3D Viewer. Now if you are not interested to see this welcome screen once again on your device, just make sure you untick this box, and in that case you won't see it again. Now in my case I will just click on OK so that we can proceed to user interface. The user interface of this software is a lot easy to understand. On the top left corner you get 5 options, that is file, edit, tools, view and help, which control this entire software. On the top right corner you get 3D library and mixed reality, which are some more options that you can consider. Now talking about the panels, on the right side you get this property panel which contains 3 tools, that is environment and lighting, this is stats and shading, and the next one is grids and view. Now moving further to animation panel, which is placed at the bottom, it simply lets you control the animation of a particular clip, and that's it for the interface. Now as you have understood the user interface of this 3D Viewer software, it's time to move forward to some useful features. So first one is 3D library on top right corner. If you open up the 3D library, you will see plenty of 3D objects available and you can use them accordingly in your 3D Viewer application. Moving forward to mixed reality, it is nothing but combining virtual and physical image at a time. So let me show you a quick example. Right now I will just play this animation clip and I will turn on this mixed reality. So in that case you will see me as well as you will see the animation clip on the screen. That way you can combine both of these clips together and make a video out of it, or use your creativity. Now let us move forward to tools that are available in this property panel. First one is environment and lighting. Below that we have some themes. Now if you want, you can actually customize themes. Right now it's set to default, but if you want, you can change themes. And if you notice below, the light rotation will also change accordingly. If I go back to default, light rotation will go back to 0 degrees. That means shadow is behind B. Now let's scroll down and I will actually explain you this. It's not that difficult. Now let's consider this light rotation is a big sun and this B is you who is standing in front of the sun. Right now the shadow is behind you and the degree of this sun is set to 0 degree. Now let's go to 180 degrees. As you can notice in the image itself, the shadow is in front of you right now and the sun is at 180 degrees. In this way you can actually customize the light rotation of a particular animation clip, and also you can change light 1, light 2, light 3 and environment accordingly, and you will see the results itself in this animation clip. So let's go back to 0 degrees, and this was all about environment and lighting. Moving forward to stats and shading, it is nothing but internal construction of a particular, let's say B, that is the object right now. As you can see, like mesh data, texture data, animation, performance and scene data, all of these are provided in numerical form. Like if we consider triangle, these many number of triangles are used to construct a particular object, that is B. So forth, so on, all of these are just the numerical value for a particular construction of this B. If I want, I can actually deselect all of these which are selected right now, that is just a triangle, and it will do the same if you click once again. So that's it for stats and shading. Moving forward to grid and views, it is nothing but all based on engineering concept, that is observing a particular object in different views. If we go to viewpoints, you can actually view this object in front view, top view, right view, and there are plenty more. Like for instance, let me click on front view and the view of this object will change, as you can see on the screen. And if you want, you can also click left cursor and move on the screen, so you can see the object in different views, and as you can see the viewpoint, it is changing accordingly. Let's go back to reset view so that it will go back to default. Now moving down to presets. Presets is nothing but the available views that are given by this software, like isometric right, left, and there are more like cabinet and furthermore. If I want, I can select isometric right and the view will change. This is the isometric right view. Now let's go back to reset view so that we can go back to default. Let's scroll down and we can see projection. In projection, that is the mode, it is set to automatic right now. We can change it to perspective, orthographic and oblique. So there are plenty of modes here. Let us keep it at automatic and close this projection. And moving down to grid, which is the last option here. The grid visibility is right now disabled, but if you want to see the grid, just click on enable and you will see grid itself. Right now grid is not needed, so I will just disable it, and that's it for grid and views. Now let's move forward to animation panel, which is placed at the bottom. So first of all, here we have a simple play and pause button. Next is a loop animated model, which is nothing but we can say a loop button, which will help you play the clip over again and again. Right now it's selected to loop, but if you want to play it only a single time, just click on this button once and now it will play a clip, and again it will come back to the start and stop, so it won't play once again. Let's go back to loop. Moving forward to model animation, here are some animations which you can see. Right now it's selected to animation 1. If I select to animation 2, it will change. If I select to animation 3, it will change. So now let's go back to animation 1 and just pause the clip. This was all about model animations. Moving forward to some quick animations, it is nothing but changing the direction of the object itself. Now it's none, so let's say practically we can change it to turntable. Now it will just rotate and rotate like a circular motion. Moving forward to swing, Alright, let's move forward to jump and turn. And lastly we have hover. So these are some basic simple animations which you can say quick animations which you can use and have some fun. Now lastly we have animation speed. It is nothing but adjusting the speed of a particular animation clip. And finally we have covered all of the important things that are available in this 3D viewer. Still, if I have missed out any of these, you can let me know in the comment section below and I will try my best to help you out.
So once you have launched Paint 3D on your device, you will see such a welcome screen which displays a few buttons. First one is new. If you are going to start a new project, obviously you have to click this option, and I will do the same for today's video. Next is open. If you have already created a few projects, then you can obviously open them by pressing this button. And next we have paste, which you can use if you want to paste 2D or 3D image from your device directly into this Paint 3D, then paste is a very good option. And further we have these two boxes which displays the latest news of this Paint 3D application which is provided by Microsoft. So if you want to stay updated, you can just go through these two boxes. And last is show welcome screen. If you don't want to see this welcome screen, again when you open this application, just untick this box, or else you can just keep it like that and it will show every time you open this application. Now let us proceed to the user interface of this Paint 3D application. For today's video, I will just click on new project so that we will start everything from scratch. Let's go to new. So once you have clicked on new project, you will see such a blank user interface on your screen. On the top left corner, you will get an option named as menu. If you click on that, it will just expand the menu. And once you have done that, you can save your project, you can open existing project, you can insert images, and also you can print and share, and there are a lot of options in the menu. Now let us go back, and below menu you will see some basic tools such as select, crop, magic select, mixed reality, 3D view, and if you click on these three dots, there are some more options. All of these basic tools will help you control your canvas, that is the paper on which you will display all your creativity. Above it you will get brushes, 2D shapes, 3D shapes, stickers, and much more. All of these tools will help you enhance your creativity on this canvas paper. Now on the top right corner you will get paste, undo, history, redo, which are some basic tools which you can apply accordingly. And if you want to access all of these, you can also click on these three dots and it will do the same for you. Now let us dive deep into some important tools of this Paint 3D application. First one is brushes. Once you have clicked on brushes, on the right side you will see all the available presets for the same. Now if you are familiar with Paint application in Windows 7, then this tool will be a bit easy for you because there are a lot of similar presets here, excluding some of them. Moving forward to 2D shapes, these are the 2D shapes that are available. First is line and curve. Below line and curve you will see all of these presets, and below that is 2D shapes, and these are the basic 2D shapes that were also available in the Paint application that is in Windows 7. Now moving forward to 3D shapes, this is a tool which makes this application unique and different from Paint that is available in Windows 7. Once you click on that tool, on the right side you will see all the available presets for the same. First one is open 3D library. You can open 3D library by clicking this button, or else you can click the button on top. Both of these will do the same for you. So now I won't be discussing much about 3D library because I've already done it in my previous video of 3D viewer. So let us move forward to 3D doodle. You can click any of this doodle that you want, and according to your creativity you can just draw a 3D doodle by your cursor. And you can also change the color, thickness, taper. There are a lot of tools which will help you to enhance your creativity. Now let's move forward to 3D objects. First one is cube. This is somewhat similar to 2D shapes, which were some basic shapes. This is just the 3D version of it, and you can select a cube, sphere, and there are a lot of 3D objects here which you can use according to your requirements. Let's move forward to 3D models. 3D models are similar to 3D objects, like this is man, this is woman, and There are a lot of options here. Now moving down to colors, you can select material also, and you can also change the color of the particular 3D shape. Moving forward to stickers, once you click on that, on the right side you will see all the available presets. First one is stickers, next is textures, and the last one is custom stickers, which you can add from your device. You can either download it from internet or any other source. Stickers are nothing but it will add some flavor to your creativity. Stickers, textures, and custom stickers. Now let us move forward to text. On the right side you will see two type of text, that is 2D and 3D. Both of these work similarly. For example, I will select 2D text, and below that is font, size, color, look, alignment, and this is background fill. All of these options will help you make your text more comfortable and suitable with the project that you are working on. All of these are customizable, and same goes for 3D text as well. Now let us move forward to effects, which is a simple tool. On the right side you will see the effect panel. Right now filter is selected to default. You can choose whatever you want as per your requirement. Moving down to light wheel. Light wheel will help you adjust the light of the filter that you have selected, and you will notice it on the canvas itself. This is a complete white canvas. Haven't created anything because this is just a tutorial video, but in your case you can match this light wheel as per your requirement. Just try all of these settings, and I hope this will fit your needs. Now moving forward to canvas, this tool will actually help you to change the setting of canvas itself. On the right side you will see all the available settings. First one is show canvas. If you don't want to see canvas, you can just click on unshow canvas. If you click once again, it will show canvas. Below that is transparent canvas. If you click on that, yeah, it will make the canvas transparent. This tool is somewhat helpful for actually viewing the 3D or 2D shape more clearly rather than also viewing it in background. So now moving down to resize canvas, it is nothing but adjusting dimensions of the particular canvas that you have selected. That is width and height. You can adjust it manually, or else right now it's selected to default. You can also click on lock aspect ratio. Below that is resize image with canvas. Let's say if you have inserted a image on your project that you are working on, then you can just tick on this box and it will obviously resize the image with canvas. Next is about resizing canvas. Right now it's pixel. You can select to percentage. Mostly many platforms use pixels, so I will just keep it like that. And last we have rotate and flip. It will obviously rotate your project and flip the project accordingly.
So once you have launched Translator in Windows 10, you will see such a screen on your device. And now this is actually a pop-out that comes when you start your application. It is all about Cortana integration. Now you can ask Cortana to join your conversation in Translator application. So if you don't want to see this pop-out again, you can just click on don't show this again, or else you can just click on cancel. The user interface of this translator application is quite simple. On the top left corner, you will get some options such as translate, history, conversation, and phrasebook. Below translate, you will see some more options which are directly linked to translate itself. Now let's move forward to top right corner, which is language packs. If you click on language packs, you will see some languages that are available in this application. Now if you need to, you can actually install any of these applications as per your requirements. Right now English is pre-installed. Now let's move forward to translator news. Now if you want to stay updated with this application, you can always check the news. There are a lot of news that are given here. You can just check it out. Now let's move forward to settings. First we have general settings, then we have text, personalization, lifestyle, help, and about. You can customize all of these settings if you need to, but right now it is not needed and all are set to default. Just go through them if you need to customize it. Now let us go in detail about this translate itself. So below that you will see these two small boxes. It is nothing but input and output of this application. So let's say whatever changes you make in these two small boxes, those changes will be applied in these two big boxes. Right now my input is selected to English and output is selected to Spanish. Now if I want to change or select a particular language, all I have to do is just click on this down arrow and select a language that I want to use. Same goes for this other box as well. Now let us see how we have to use this application. So right now I have selected English as my input language. So I will type hi in English and the word will be translated to hola in Spanish. Now above that you will see these options such as listen, dictionary, copy, pin and these three dots which will help you to get started with the word which you have just translated. You can use all of these options to enhance your usage of this application. The other thing which is more important for you to know is right now I've selected text which I am using, like I have to type a word which I want to translate and the word will be translated in this box. But if you want to use voice, you can use voice, you can use image or you can use ink as well. So there are a lot of options which you can use for translating any words. Now let us move forward to history. This tool is quite useful when you want to track words which you have translated in the past. Today I have translated hi to hola, that is English to Spanish. So I will see it in my recent list, that is today. And let's say if you want to pin a word, you will see it in this pinned section. All those words will appear here. And all other words which you have just translated will appear in recent. Now let's say if you want to clear entire history, all you have to do is just click on these three dots and clear history. So in that case, all the history will be deleted from your device. Now moving forward to conversations, this tool helps you to communicate with group of people. In this tool, you can actually create your own group or else join other groups. This tool is quite similar to social media applications, so you can use it if you have to. And lastly, we have phrase book on the list, which contains of categorized phrases, which helps you to browse into different phrases, and actually this will help you to get started with translating the words which you are searching for.
So in order to open up the People's app in Windows 10, all you need to do is just click on search and just select People's, or else you can even search. So you will see such an interface on the screen once you open the app. The user interface of this People app is quite easy to understand. On the top left corner, you get a search bar where you can search all the contacts that you have saved in your device. Right now, I have 0 contacts as I've just started using this People app. So there is no point in using the search bar right now. Then we have this plus icon, which will help you to add a new contact in your app. Moving forward to filters, this is filters, and then we have settings. One last thing about user interface is when you go to right side, you will see a small GIF. This is the GIF. It will show some information about how to use this app. You can just watch the GIF and learn about it. So now that you have understood the user interface of this People app, it's time to move forward by creating a random contact for today's video. So we will just click on this plus icon. You will see such a window on your screen. New Outlook contact. If you have a photo, you can add a photo, or else I will just leave it blank for today's video. I will just type a name as ABC as we are making a random contact. Mobile phone, personal email, so as we have filled in all the default details, these are the details which are necessary to save a contact. If you want some additional details, that is email address, another email, another address and other. If you want to fill more information, you can just click on plus icon. Right now I will just fill the blanks which were default by this contact app. And if you have a photo, you can add it, or else I will just leave blank. And now I will just save this contact. As I have saved the contact, you can see on the left side the name, email and phone. If you want, you can even search it, but right now I just have a single contact, so it's not necessary. Now let's move forward. On the right side, you will see the name and photo if you have added one. Then we can pin, share or delete this contact. Moving down to contact, mobile phone, you can call with Skype, call with your phone. Personal email, you can even mail it by just opening this app and pressing these buttons, or else if you want, you can also edit the contact. And if you have added more information, as I said, then you can just click on see more and view all the detailed information about a particular contact. Now let's move down to events, conversations and combined contacts. If you are using this app from past for a very long time, then you can see all the events, conversations and combined contacts related to this particular contact. Right now I just have a single contact, so this information will be blank here as you are seeing it on the screen. And how you are connected by Outlook. If you want, you can see more for more information, and this was all about adding a new contact. Now let us move forward to filters. All you have to do is just click on this icon, filter contacts. Then you will see some options such as hide contacts without phone numbers. Right now it is turned off. If you press this on, then you can hide contacts that are saved without phone number in it. I don't want that because then it is no use of saving a contact in this app. But if you want to, you can just select it as on and view that contact if you wish to. Moving down to show contact from Outlook and recent contacts, that is Microsoft people. Right now I've selected Outlook mail and calendar because I'm using this app by my Outlook account. But if you want, you can also select recent contacts to view the contacts that were recently used through Microsoft people. And that's it for filter contacts. And finally, the last option in this app is settings itself. So once you click on that, you will see all the available options. First one is accounts, that is add an account. I've already added my Outlook account, that is Outlook mail and calendar. Now if you move your cursor to this account and right click, you will see synchronize. This will help you to synchronize all your details time to time in this app. Make sure you try this. Now let's scroll down to contact list display. I've selected this because I want to see all the contacts that I've used recently. So if you don't want to, you can just turn it off. Depends on your wish. Then I have sort contact list by first name and display names by first name, surname. If you want to, you can customize these settings or just leave it to default. And then we have about this app, which you can read if you want to, or else you can just skip. And that's all about settings. There are two ways to open Cortana in your device. First one is just go to your taskbar and click on this icon, which will open Cortana. And the next one is just go to your search bar and type in Cortana and press enter. It will do the same. So you will see such a interface on your screen once you launch the Cortana application. Now let us see how Cortana works in Windows 10. So there are two ways to use Cortana in your device. First one is just click on this mic and speak to Cortana what you want. And the next method is just click here and ask Cortana anything that you want, and the results will be shown on your screen itself. So this was all about how Cortana works. It's a lot simple. And when you click on these three dots, you will see some options such as sign out from your account which you have signed in, that is your Microsoft account, or else you can change settings by just clicking on this icon, and then you can send feedback and just check about. And that's it about how Cortana works and some options. And finally, let us see what Cortana can do. So Cortana can manage your calendar and keep your schedule up to date. It can join a meeting in Microsoft Teams or find out who your next meeting is with. It can create and manage lists. It can set reminders and alarms. It can find facts, definitions, and information. It can also open apps on your computer. And this is all about theory. Now let's move to some practical example, such as I will just click on this mic icon and I will ask Cortana what it can do. So let us try it out. What can you do?
I'm a yogi, a virtual yogi that is. I can give you some yoga tips if you ask. How to enjoy yoga class.
An important tip for you all is once you finish using Cortana application, you will see all the history that is left of your chat in this Cortana application. And if you want to clear it out, you can't just directly press on this and delete, but yes, you can just click on these three dots and press sign out. And in that case, it will say as your chat history will be clear and you will have to sign it back in to use Cortana. So we will just press sign out and all our history will be deleted. Now if I click on sign in, select my account, press continue. As you can see on the screen, Cortana has just cleared all of the chat, and if you click on these three dots, you will see your account and all the chat has been refreshed. So this is an important tip I hope for all of you.
Make sure you drop a like and hit that subscribe button for more content.